How you doing? This is the Trap Music Awards radio and podcast, man. We live here at Highly Unique Studios. We got some hot guests coming in here today. Get ready for them. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Shout outs. My girl Nikki's not going to be here today. She has some emergency here to take care. You know, her little daughter broke her leg, man. So, we gotta make sure our little kids are all right. So, she'll be back next week. But however, everything is going to be popping. We got a guest in here. Further ado, I want to introduce him. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's happening, man? This your boy Ozone, man. AKA O to the zone, baby, man. Ozone Mayweather. At O, the number 2, DAZONEBABI on all platforms.
Yeah,
yes,
you working on your videos.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Your projects, man. So kind of talk to us a little bit about you and what you're doing right now.
Man, it's crazy, man, how this happened. Like, it's a blessing I'm in here right now. The reason why I'm gonna say that, man, I've been pushing for a radio interview probably for like the past couple of weeks.
For real?
A couple people had some stuff going on, so they had to move it back. So I got a couple radio interviews coming up after my album drop. But I got an album called Unpredictable that I've been working on, man. This is my first official album. I dropped a mixtape probably back in 2012, 2013 when I was in Fort Valley State. But I probably dropped like over 40 singles ever since I dropped the mixtape. So I've had enough songs to actually put out an album. But I just been trying to put out singles and trying to get one to hit. But I just felt like, man, it's just overdue. Like the time is right now for me to just put a whole project together. And it's called Unpredictable.
One of the things is people always say that is overdue. Your gifts are here, and when you're ready and your gifts line up, that's when it's going to happen.
Yes, sir.
So, talk about how long you've been in the game, Ozone.
To be honest, man, I've been rapping for over 12 years. I just did an interview with B.O.D JTL.
Okay, I'm not familiar, but
okay,
you know
it's
what I'm saying?
a blog class that somebody from the community actually request somebody that's actually doing something independently.
Okay,
and they'll reach out for you to do a blog.
Okay,
it's kind of taking off.
All right.
They got a pretty good.
I'm gonna definitely check it out. Make sure you give me the information on it.
I sure will, man. But I started rapping when I was about 12. I'm 28 now.
Have you? And let me ask you this: have you seen one of your records like have a little success?
Most definitely, a couple of them.
Like what kind of response did you feel when you knew the record was a hit?
I got a song called All I Want. When I did it when I was in Fort Valley State. Got a great response. Even my hometown from a One Red Light City,
right,
in between Columbus and Americas, called Buena Vista, Georgia.
Okay.
With a population of about 2,000 at the most. So it's really not much there, man, but big support system. People being behind me, so I'm close knit with them. But they let me know for us the support. I had got t-shirts made. I probably sold over 500-600 t-shirts.
In the city that only got 2,000 people?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a hit.
Yes, sir.
So understand there's different types of hits. There's regional, there's city hits, there's regional, and then national hits.
Yes, sir.
So where you think your next single looks like? What do you feel about this single you get ready to play for?
Something I've learned, like being in the game for a while, I feel like nothing grows no farther than you push it.
Okay.
If you want something to get somewhere, you take it there. I just feel like the time, like right now, is for me to just push it as much as I can. Like to get it out, to network with the people I need to be networking with, to come into venues like Highly Unique Radio, Billy Badass Radio, and push it through y'all. Try to network, try to mingle with the people, and try to get a great relationship with them. So I'm finna be knocking on some doors with this album right here.
Well, listen, I really appreciate you coming by and giving us music. And let's introduce the record. We about ready to play it?
Yes, sir.
It's
my new single, man. The one that I'm gonna push out the album. It called On Wave. Shout out to our wordplay, man. Shout out to Monty Beaks. He produced it. Let's get it.
On ride my own wave, I'm just staying out the way. On ride my own wave, I'm just stacking all the cake. On ride my own wave, bitch, and me in the bed. On ride my own wave, yeah, I'm doing my own thing. Yeah, I'm riding my own.
That was good, man. I like that record. It seems like you get ready to go somewhere with that one. That's a nice record.
Appreciate it.
What made you come up with that Ride Your Own Wave, man? What influenced that record?
Being different, man. Like not just like my boy got a T-shirt line called Lone Wolf. Like not conforming to society, what everybody else is doing. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be like nobody else, man. I feel like it's cool to be lame, to do your own thing. I've always done my own thing. I'm not trying to be a follower. I always have been a leader. Even if it don't look cool, I make it cool. I don't care what nobody has to say about me. Whatever other people think, man, they don't get to me. So I feel like long as you doing your own thing and you staying on your own lane, you won't crash. You crash when you worried about what other people are doing. When people right beside you. I can't drive down the road looking in the left lane or the right lane. I'm going to hit a car. But long as I stay in my lane and keep going straight ahead, success.
Yeah, play that record in the background, man, so we can keep that.
It's a never-ending road. A never-ending road whenever you're focused on a direct line of success. If I turn around and go in reverse, I'm going to crash eventually. But if I'm looking to the left or right, man, I'm going to hit something eventually. But long as you staying in your own lane, worried about what you need to be doing, taking care of your business, it's unlimited success for you.
Explain to the people about what's going on with your release parties, because this video is going to be out around that time, so you can kind of use this as a promotion. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, man. Next Friday, I'll be at RM Lounge, downtown Atlanta.
RM Lounge.
RM Lounge.
You hear that? RM Lounge.
It's downtown by
Atlanta. You want to hear that Riding Your Own Wave?
Downtown by Opium and Alibi.
Yes, I'm
right out Spring Street. And then next Saturday, I'll be back home in my hometown, man, Buena Vista, Georgia, at Bobby D's.
Bobby D's.
My hometown
that sounds like
lounge.
A hometown spot.
Yes,
Bobby
sir.
D's.
It's going down, man.
Okay.
We at Bobby D's, man.
Well, definitely, man. And you know, anybody you want to shout out real quick?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in my hometown, man. Shout out to the guys on my shirt, man. These the people that started everything that we started. Unfortunately, we lost the guy right here on your left, my right. Fade, legend in my city. Both of these people are legends in my city. He died in a car accident.
Wow.
One night after a boxing match. I think it was Pacquiao or Floyd. It was one of the two, but he was headed home. He was in a car accident, man. But if it wasn't for these two people and a couple more people, I mean, I probably wouldn't be doing music.
Definitely. Well, shout outs, man. I appreciate you coming through. You can take them away, DJ B.O.D.
Hey, before I ball, I pray. Hey, my Lord, keep me safe. A surfboard, shit, I'm walking on these ways.
Trap Awards Radio and Podcast Show. We back on the air.
Yeah.
I'm here with my boy KG.
KG, Knowledge God.
All right. KG Salone, right?
Word up.
All right, that's it. KG, come on, let's talk about this. First of all, I met KG on some fashion.
Word.
You know, I've been doing fashion for many years, and I'm a lifestyle designer, but I started out in fashion and moved into music.
Indeed.
And we were doing some stuff, and then we went down to South by Southwest.
Word.
And we connected out there.
All right.
And then, you hit me that you were doing music. And not that I'm surprised, because I know you're a man of many sorts.
Yeah.
You're a hardworking cat. But let's talk about this journey, man. This journey into music and what got you into it.
Yeah. First of all, appreciate everybody looking out. Know what I mean? Yo, the music. I've been doing music since I was a little youngin. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just never put it out because I work on everybody else's music. The cats we was at South by Southwest, I was working with them putting their music out.
Right.
But I never really put myself out because maybe I didn't believe in my voice. I didn't like my voice. You know what I mean? But I always made music. I wrote for people.
That's important that you gotta like your voice.
Word,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I guess you had to learn what your voice was.
Indeed. So I write for people and everything else, and I do poetry, all that. So one day I was just like, you know what? My mom's passed away. I want to make a song to her, a dedication.
Right.
But I wrote the lyrics for everybody to come in the studio. They didn't show up. So I was like, I'm going to go in the studio and do this myself.
Wow.
And that's what happened. So I recorded, they recorded myself, and I sounded kind of good. You know what I mean?
So before we even go any further, you know, the audience got to hear your music so they can know where you're from.
Woo!
And I'm not gonna even tell them where you from yet. I'm gonna let the music play, and then we're gonna go back to that.
All right. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Salone.
Introduce the first record.
Yo, this record is called Salone TT. It's just saying beautiful African queen. That's what it's called. I'm on a whole different vibe, man. I know I'm on trap radio, but I want to bring a different vibe. I do all type of music, man, but just listen. You know what I mean? I'm about to change the wave.
Loving the African love. Salone TT, do you give me that? Loving the African love. Salone TT, do you give me that? Loving the African love.
Yes, man, that was a good African beat joint.
Word, can you hear me?
I like that joint, man.
All right.
You know, where you from, man?
Man, listen, I was born in Sierra Leone, West Africa. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, Jersey. That's where I'm from. I'm from all around the world, man.
So you originally from?
I was born in Sierra Leone. I came to America and I was like this. You know what I mean?
You know, it's crazy because I always thought he was American, you know.
I'm American.
When I say American, I'm saying you a citizen, but I always thought you was just here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here.
Just your accent, you know, your New York flavor. I think you was straight up top, but you up top with a little African in you.
I'm on top, my dude. But yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, one thing about New York City and Jersey, people from all over the world, you know, we live there and we collaborate together, man. That's why it's a beautiful city to be in.
Right.
I mean, but I came out to ATL and everybody showed me love. I've been out in Germany. I was in the army, you know what I mean? So I took a lot of stuff in. So I can't just do music that's like one lane. You know what I mean? Like, I do trap music. I do like natural classic hip hop. I do everything, man. I'm just a musician. I just love music, so I just want to give it to the world.
I'm going to South Africa, man. End of the month,
trip, man.
Yeah, you might have to go there. I found some real good deals on some flights, so
right.
I think you need to come on over there with me because we're gonna do some album release parties and stuff over there. So,
Mr. International, that's what they call me. I mean,
that's what we talking about, man. So, moving forward, I think your lane is there. Your lane is already set.
I'm opening my lane, dog.
You know,
I'm opening up my lane.
I feel you. I mean,
I don't want to ride nobody wave. I'm bringing my own wave. Feel me?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
So tell them all your social media so they can know who you are, what you do.
Let me spell it out for you. It's KG SALONE official. KG Salone official. You know what I mean? Salone means Sierra Leone because that's what I'm trying to support. KG Knowledge Guy, that's me, man. New York, Jersey, Sierra Leone, we in here.
So
right?
KG's Knowledge God, that's what it stands for?
Knowledge God, you know what I'm saying? Keep them first, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
I build and destroy.
Man, we excited, man, about your music, bro. And I'm going to be working closely with KG, man. I think he got something in that lane.
I'm in my bag, man.
You know, in that
I'm
lane.
In my bag.
Like,
they ain't even ready yet. I'm in my bag, son.
He in that lane. He got it in there real good.
Yeah.
So we get ready to move on that. You want to shout anybody out? Let everybody know?
Yeah. Like I said, shout out to Sierra Leone. Shout out to my family, man. My wife, my sons, everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody out in Brooklyn, everybody out in Jersey, Sierra Leone. You know what I mean? Yo, he got one more joint. It's dedicated to, like, man, let it just run with it. I mean, can we play that?
Yeah.
It's for the ladies, man.
We're gonna let you go right
Bro,
quick.
I keep it real Gucci for the ladies, you know what I mean? Word up, that's my fan base.
Girl, you know you're my world. Girl, you know you're my world.
I'd like to introduce RJ, the Youngin.
The Youngin.
Let's go. Round of applause. Let's go, man. Yeah.
Let's get it, man.
So, we recently met and, I liked his music, and I was impressed with his music and his wordplay and, you know, his vibe. So I wanted to introduce him to my show and what I do, and I felt he would be a good connect. So tell us a little bit about your music and where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
All right, first of all, I'm going to start it. Y'all can follow me on all social media at _RJDAYOUNGIN. That's on Instagram. RJ the Youngin everywhere else. Like RJ space DA space YOUNGIN. You type my name in on Google, everything will come up. Alright, I'm from Macon, Georgia. West Macon to be exact, you know what I'm saying? But like, I've been doing my music thing since I was about 13, man. And I just stayed at it. I used to just stay in the house, everybody outside playing basketball, man. I'm just in the house making music, perfecting my craft. Cause I knew that's what I wanted to be. You know what I mean? So I'm getting closer and closer every day. I wake up, you know what I'm saying? I get all praise to God, who's the head of my life, first of all. And then everything else after that, and keep it pushing.
Well, one of the things you was talking about to me that you were in the service at one time.
Yeah.
And how was that experience?
I did a 3-year thing, man. It ain't work out the way everybody wanted it to work out, but it worked out the way it needed to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I went to Korea at the age of 19. I came back, went to Fort Campbell. I dealt with a little things when I was in Fort Campbell, you know. Right. I ain't gonna say what's already understood, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna say that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like,
you was in Korea though?
I went to Korea.
Wow, how was Korea?
Korea was pretty lit, man. But like the first 6 months I was there, it was just like I ain't know nobody, so I really just stayed to myself. So I was just like in the box, and then like my next door neighbor, he pulled me out. He like, bro, I already know what kind of person you is, so you staying in yourself. So he just pulled me out and brought me and showed me Korea. That last 6 months was like a dream, you know what I mean? Right.
He showed you how it really was.
He showed me how it was supposed to be going down. He said, man, we in Korea, man. Kim Jong-un can let the balloon go up anytime.
Right. So tell me your vibe, like what you got on. I mean, you got a garb on. You know what I'm saying? You know, explain your vibe, because your viewership and your listeners want to know. Yeah. I
mean, like, in my heart, I feel like I'm an international soul, you know what I mean? I got this all made in Korea, you know what I mean? I got the Supreme Fires on, you know, drip, 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 drip. I might slip when I walk out, you know what I mean?
I love it. So that was made in Korea?
Yeah, it's made in Korea.
Wow, it's all silk?
All silk.
Wow. Take a look at that. That's what it is.
Y'all see me? Ain't no buttons. Yeah, got my chest out. You see it?
Got the chains on. Got the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and let's play another joint, man. Let's get another joint popping.
I'm gonna play the Dimension song, man.
All right.
I ain't really got a name for it, but I just recorded it, and it's like I'm talking that shit.
Only thing I did was grab the Glock and tried to make it out. That's why I don't trust nobody at my motherfucking house. I don't slang it like I used to, but I smoke it by the ounce. I can't let these hoes know why I stay, because they run their mouth. I thank God for another day, I don't care about no clout. It's too many fakes up in the hood, real niggas in the drought. I don't tell these hoes.
Joint, give a round of applause. That's a hot joint. You came back with a smoker. You know, you got that low tone in your voice, man. You got that little Gucci man in your voice, man.
Man, that what DJ Cutthroat told me too. He said, bro, you remind me of old Gucci. I was like, what?
Yeah, you bringing that Gucci out, man. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. And I think I heard that when I told you to come to the studio. You ready, man? You ready to do some things, man? What's going on with you now? I mean, you know, you still recording? How much music do you have stored right now?
Man, I've been recording since I was like 13 years old. I got about 7, 8 mixtapes out right now. All you gotta do is type my name in on Google, RJDAYOUNGIN.
Wow,
and you're gonna see it. I got stuff on Dat Piff. I got stuff on my mixtapes. I got stuff on Spinrilla. It's all really scattered out. I got stuff on Audio Mac, all that, man. Right. Shout out to HB the Legend though, and shout out Black Dot Easy, and shout out Lost Summers, man. Cause if it wasn't for them, man, I don't even know where I'd be at right now.
That's what's up.
Well, shout out my partner Warren, man. He just came home, man. I'm trying to show him the way.
Warren, what's going on,
I'm bringing to the
man?
right side, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah,
you know, it's all about, man, having a positive vibe, man, and trying to do positive things. And I felt like this Trap Awards radio and podcast would be something that can elevate some careers. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give people the right imagery and the right look, there's no way they can't lose. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. So we'll be right back, man. I want you to stick around. You know, we're gonna play some more music, and we'll be right back. Trap Awards Radio and Podcast. Let's go.
RJ the Youngin.